As you might know, so why waste time telling you? Anyways, let's get started. First of all, this code is from the previous video. You can watch it after watching this video. So now we will say if event.key equals to pygame.key right, k right. So that means when we press the key right, then something will happen. What will happen? Well, for that we'll have to make two different variables of this image. So these coordinates of it. So I'll make two new variables right here outside the loop. I will call it one x, which I'll set at 5, and one I will call y, which I'll set at 50. And now I will allocate it to this image. Great. Now when we press right, I will add 5. Wait, 5, won't it be too less? 15 should be okay, but let's keep it at 5. And let's add 5 to y2. Okay. Now I think we don't really need to update this image because we already have it in the while loop. So all this update and stuff isn't required now. Even this display.update is not required too, because it's already there in the loop. Now if I run this, as you can see, we see nothing. But if I press S, then we see the image. And if I press any arrow keys, nothing is really moving. But if I press H and hide the image, then I show it again and see, now it has moved. So we have to find a way to do that without us pressing these keys, because we don't want to do that again and again. So first of all, I remove this Y, because it's wrong. When you move right, we only have to add 5 to Y, sorry, to X. Anyways, now what we will do is we will first copy this display.fill and paste it here. Copy this and paste it here. What the first line did was it filled the display with back. The second line added an image to the display, and now I can remove these two events. Now we will add each one for the left arrow, the right arrow. The right arrow is already there, so then I will add for the up arrow, the down arrow, and so on. First I will do it for the left. For that we will subtract 5 from X, and I will copy this and simply paste it here. Add another event for key up. It's a pygame.k up, and this time we'll subtract 5 from y, and then we'll say we'll paste the same thing again and do the exact same thing, except we'll put down after k and add 5 to y and paste this again. Okay, now if I run this, we don't see anything. But if I press any key, then it will show. Okay, now it's moving. But if I press up arrow, nothing is going up. Down is working, left is working, right is working. So what is the issue? Can you spot it? Comment down below if you have spotted it. But I have, because you see this y minus plus 5. What does it even mean? I have to put minus equal to 5. Okay, now this should work. But if I take this display.plate and keep it outside the for loop and in the while loop, then I can remove all the display.plate from the events. That way I will decrease the line of code while doing the same work. So I will remove it from here, remove it from here, remove it from here, and remove it from here. Oops, okay, remove it from here too. Now if I run this, it is working. It goes wherever I want it to go. And you may be thinking, why am I not cutting out my mistakes during programming? Well, I can do that, but then you won't be able to learn as much as when I make mistakes. Because when you make mistakes, you have to sacrifice your time for it. But when I make mistakes, you can learn from them without wasting that much time and energy, of course. Now I will set the size of the display to something bigger so I can move around freely. Now if I run this, as you can see, we see a greatly big display, and it's still working pretty fine, but it's a bit laggy. Well, we'll find a way to fix it in future videos, so make sure to subscribe for that and click the bell icon to be notified. And guys, if you wanna learn about automation, then this is gonna be your first step in it. Selenium tutorial for beginners.